And someday I'll tell you the story about how I burned 120 grand in our barbecue pit. That's a story.
Seriously?
Yeah. And
okay, you can't just do that. You got to spill that real quick for everybody.
All right. So
that's like on a movie.
So, you get some drug-induced psychosis sometimes. You might hear a voice or
Yeah.
whatever. And so I had this little voice in my head that was really irritating me, and couldn't get rid of it. It's a female's voice, like screaming at me. And I had this shoebox full of cash. And
Why did you have cash? Why would you have that much cash?
This was before I had lost everything. This is at the tail end. So I had all this cash I was hiding, and it was in my closet.
You've got all these. You're involved in all these rehabs and all this stuff like that. And you got a shoebox of cash.
I got a shoebox of cash in my closet, because some cash you don't want to claim. You know what I mean? And so, and hopefully the IRS doesn't watch this. This was a long time ago.
Yeah, okay.
Long time ago.
Okay.
And so this voice in my head is screaming at me, saying that's my money. And I'm thinking, no, that's my money. The voice saying, that's my money. I need it to live. I need it to live. I need that money. And somehow in my cracked out mind, I thought, oh, if she doesn't have money, the voice will go away. So I need to get rid of the money. So I went out to my barbecue pit. The whole time I'm walking out there, I'm like, Mike, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. I put it in that barbecue pit, douse it, and light it on fire. And the second I light it on fire, like I melt. And I'll never forget when I knew my wife would never leave me. I walked upstairs a little bit later and I said, hey, honey, you know that cash I had in the closet? She's like, yeah. I said, I burned it. And she looks at me and she's sitting on the bench. She goes, you burned through it or you burned it? I said, no, I just burned it in the barbecue pit. And she looks down for a second. She goes, okay, now what?